Hi YouTube, it's me, the Shy Pianist, or you may know me as Donald of Zephyr War Games, bringing you my updated Madolche deck profile with obviously the new Terraflays and Meow Macaron. So without further ado, let's just go straight into it. So starting straight off, we have free Madolche. This is your one of your many starters in the deck. This is also one of the best starters, honestly, in the deck. Next we have free Petting Cessor. This is the combo enabler basically that allows you to do all your one card OTKs and build boards. The other one card starter we have a free Angeli. This is also another one card starter, an OTK maker. Again, just for what she does. And next we have free Hoot Cake. I play free because I play partially a Venuself engine, and it's always nice to see him. And he also again does a lot of your one card combo plays as well if you have a monster in grave. For the others, I personally still play free Messenger Gelato. This is my personal preference, honestly. With now Mew Macarons, it helps that you can play a third one, but a lot of people will still be playing the two, which is perfectly fine to do. Next, I play the two Pudding Cess. This is simply, again, another personal preference of mine. You only play one if you want to make sure to ensure you want to just try and do your OTK combos. The reason why I play two is that if you're in the event you should get stops during through your combo, you can also follow up through with another OTK play, and with the new stuff you can make do with the two, as Petting Cessor will require you for two of them to play through. The last Madolche monster, which doesn't get mentioned as much, is Madolche Butler-esque. He is an off attack that many others may choose or may not to play. For those who don't know, when Butler-esque is normal summoned while you control another Madolche monster, you can add any field spell from your deck to your hand. Next, for the mini Venuself package, I play free Seedling in the main deck. The rest of the Venuselfs are in the side of free Awakening, one Vera, and the one Fossil Diner. But this is so that you can extend past like being Ashed or Veiled on your Magdalene, and you can still play through an additional hand trap. I'm playing mainly the two Kaijus, Kamungus. This deck can now, with the new stuff, can play going first or going second. So I still play board breakers and Kaiju simply because that if you get if you are forced to go second because your opponent choosing to go first, you still have a means to either break boards or, in some cases for myself, I use him as a small world bridge between everything else. Onto the spell and traps, I play two Chateau. For me, this is like just my personal preference. I do love playing two because some combos do rely on you having to play through and extend. So I always have two Chateau. Two Salon. Salon is great in its extension, but 9 times out of 10 now, when going to game 2 of 3, I do side this out for the other tech if I feel the need to do so. And last of Madolche spells, I play the one ticket, and yeah, it's just the one ticket on that. For consistency, I have the free Pot of Prosperity and the free Small World. This is so that if you need to, you can always like try and dig and find the one card starters that you need, or you can play a Small World. They don't negate it. You grab a Kaiju and you tribute over it. Pot of Prosperity is also fun in that sense because you can sometimes that you play this, they don't negate it, and then you grab something like a Call By or a Dark Brawler or Board Breaker in this sense. So here's the one Call By. The deck Madolches are very vulnerable to hand traps in all forms except for Token Collector. This really is as it is. Play the one Duster and the one Twin Twisters. This is for back row destruction. Floodgates again. Madolches can't deal with it unless you summon out Pudding Cess to get around it. I'm playing 2 Dark Ruler. I had to drop the third one for the other tech, in this case, a Secret Village, but I usually would be playing 3 Dark Ruler. This is simply because Madolche just can't play under like big boards in a sense. So. And the last spell is Secret Village of Spellcaster. This is the one spell field spell that Madolche can add, and Madolche himself is also a spellcaster. So while you control spellcaster and your opponent doesn't, they cannot activate spells, which makes this a very potent deck to go first or second, which is really nice. We are now playing, well, we're still playing 2 Promenade. This is basically your Omni Gate from Madolche's, and then in the grave you can banish it, target one XYZ you control, attach one Madolche monster from the hand, deck, or grave to it as a material. 9 times out of 10 it's always going to be Pudding Cess, so that whenever you use Chocolate Mode effect, you're going to chain it, chain this, banish it, attach a Pudding Cess to it as a material, and then shuffle back in and go off. For the new trap, Madolche Dessert, I am playing 1. Its effect is you target 2 effect monsters on the field, including a Madolche monster. You return those monsters to the hand or / extra deck. Then you can special summon 1 Madolche from your extra deck or hand, whose attack is equal to or less than to the total combined attack of those returned monsters. So it basically is a bounce back from Madolche, an extra bounce and interruption from Madolche's, and then in the grave, if another card has been a card or cards is shuffled from the graveyard into the deck or extra deck, while this is in your graveyard, you can attach it to one XYZ you control. I rarely do that, but it's mainly used for the bounce effect. Lastly, I played the 2 evenly against the pair with the Dark Ruler and just breaking boards, and that's really it on the main deck. So the side deck, generally, I have the Vernus Sylph package, which to me is 3 Awakening, 2 Vera, and 1 Fossil Diner. This is so that you can basically not only have like your full Madolche board, you can also slap on top a Fossil Diner along with everything else, and yeah, it's just great when it works. Also, in the side is the third copy of Dark Ruler and Evenly Matched. This is if I know I'm going second. Side out the Secret Village and Madolche, pretty much on that. 2 Lightning Storms so that you deal with just board breaking when you know you're going second. But it's mainly for like dust effect, because there's if you're playing against back row heavy decks, this is always comes in clutch. Now for the rest of the side deck, it can be literally anything you want. So at the moment I've got the 6 spaces. I'm currently playing triple D barrier and triple crackdown. D barrier obviously is a very generic in the sense of with the format of against white woods, preventing synchros. You've got against Drytron for the ritual, and sometimes fusion comes across if you're playing against the Infernoid or Yugioh. But yeah, it comes in every now and then. It's just personal choice on that. Now, free crackdown is very odd in what you might consider, but I was thinking this is more of an interaction where it was mainly against Tenpai. You activate this on them when they're in main phase unaffected, but as soon as they go to battle phase, it comes back to you. It goes to your side of the field, but then I guess in some sense you can use this on their Fiendsmith. Link 1. As soon as they try to equip, you can then just take control of it, and if they can't extend further past on that, it's just funny in that sense. For the extra deck, we are playing 2 of the Tiara Flays and 3 Tiramisu. To basically summarize what Tiara Flays does, she is basically Tiramisu on your opponent's turn. And if she is destroyed by your opponent's card by battle or by card effect, she then shuffles herself back into your extra deck. Tiramisu needs no need introduction. She's the one of the few to non-target shuffle on field back to deck. And Tiara Flays is basically you slap her on top, and then you can use her during your opponent's turn. But you can only summon 1 Tiara Flays per turn. So there's no shenanigans of summoning 2 of them on your during your turn and then shuffling 4 on your opponent's turn, unfortunately. That's fine. The other XYZ's playing 3 Glass Souffle. She is one of your combo enablers as well. She helps to set up plays and also interact with your opponent's graveyard by non-target shuffle up to 2 in your player's grave, back to the deck. And then I'm playing 3 Chocolat mode. This is the one that enables to OTK and just extend all your combos by having Pudding Cess as a material. For the links, I am playing 2 Sistart still. The only reason why I'm playing 2 is because I'm playing obviously Pot of Prosperity. And then same again, I'm playing 2 Meow Macaron. So for what this one does, when it is link summoned, you can add any Madolche card from your deck to your hand. And then if this card, link summoned card, is on the field once per turn, you can target a Madolche card in your if you can target 1 Madolche card in your graveyard, and then the effect is so target's cost. The effect is to special summon 1 Madolche monster from your hand, and if you do, you return that card into the deck. But for the rest of the turn, you're going to use Madolche monster effects, and they're going to use each effect once per turn. So it's a combo, it's basically an extender, and it only needs 2+ effect monsters, including a Madolche monster. So it helps me, like, if they put stuff on my board, I can then just like link it off with just any Madolche monster and extend on there. So that's it for the main deck, extra deck, and side deck. So what I'm going to do for you guys now is a 1-card combo featuring only just Madolche. So Madolche's in your hand, and I'm just hoping that the camera can see everything. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Right, so you're starting straight off with your Madolche. You normal summon her. On normal summon, you effect to add a Pudding Cess from your deck to hand, and then you activate her effect in hand while you control no monsters in grave to special summon her to your side of the field. And then you use Pudding Cess effect to then special summon 1 Madolche from your hand or deck, reduce love by 1. If you do, you're locked into special summoning Madolches for the rest of the turn. And because Pudding Cess is level 5, you make it until level 4. And then what you were gonna do then is go straight into a Glass Souffle. Glass Souffle is gonna use her first effect to detach 1, make 1 of your Madolche monsters unaffected by other monster effects for the rest of the turn. And then you have the option to then non-target shuffle up to 2 cards in your player's grave back to deck because a Madolche card's been sent to graveyard while she's face up on your side of the field. But you're gonna want to save that for later, and so you declared that you're not gonna use the second effect. And then from then on, you're gonna go straight into your Chocolat mode. So Chocolat mode, once per turn, target Madolche card in your graveyard, shuffle back into the deck, and then a second effect, while she has Pudding Cess as material and a Madolche card's gone back to the main deck, you can detach 1, special summon 1 Madolche from your deck in face up attack or face down defense. So you then use her first effect to target the Madolche to shuffle back into the deck, allowing you to then use the second effect to detach and summon from deck. This time you're going to summon out the Angeli. The Angeli can then tribute herself as her cost, special summons 1 Madolche from your deck. It can't be destroyed by battle, but shuffles back into your deck during your next turn's end phase. And then Who Cake's effect, you target monster grave as cost, and the effect is banish it and special summons 1 Madolche from deck. So you target your Glass Souffle, banish it, and special summon out your Messenger Gelato. So when you special summon Messenger Gelato, he's special summoned and you control a beast type. You can activate to add a Madolche spell trap from your deck to hand. You must control a beast type Madolche monster to activate and resolve the effect. Next, you're gonna add Chateau to hand. So upon adding, you then activate it to on activation shuffles all Madolche monsters in your grave back to the deck. This will then allow your Chocolat mode to detach again and summon from deck again. It gives all Madolches on the field 500 attack and defense, and if a monster or monsters in your grave would return to the deck by a Madolche monster effect, you can add it to your hand instead. So you're going to special summon out a second Messenger Gelato, and then with this one you can add a Madolche Salon from your deck to hand. I usually go with Salon because you want to set ticket off Salon, and then with your 2 traps that you're going to grab, your opponent won't know which positions they will be in, allowing for more I guess mind games on that sense. So using now the 2 level 4s, you're gonna overlay into your Glass Souffle, And then with your Messenger Gelato and Chocolate mode, you're gonna link into your Sistar. So now that Madolche card has been sent to your graveyard, you're now gonna want to use Glass Souffle effect to then non-target shuffle up the 2 cards in the player's grave back to the deck. And then with it, you're going to want to return your Messenger Gelato and a Chocolate mode back to hand. This will then trigger a Salam because a Madolche card when your field or graveyard has returned from your hand or deck, So you're going to set your ticket to your side of the field. And then you're going to activate the ticket to then allow you to go into your... so you can activate the ticket for now. And then what you're going to do is link up Sistar and Hoot Cake into your new link 3 Meow Macaron. With Meow Macaron, this is where I now usually use this effect to add a Madolche card from deck to hand. So this is where your Butler Rust comes into play. It is now in your hand and ready to be normal summoned for when you do Salon. But now you're going to use Meow Macaron's second effect to target your Hoot Cake. And what you're going to do is special summon out the Messenger Gelato you added back from your graveyard to hand to special summon down. And then Hoot Cake will then go back to your hand, enabling you to OTK play on your following turn should your board get broken. This will now mandatory trigger ticket because a Madolche cards from field or grave has to return to hand or main deck. But also, because summoning Messenger Gelato was also the last thing to happen, you're going to go chain link 1 mandatory ticket and then chain link 2 Messenger Gelato to add a Madolche spell trap from your deck to hand. So Messenger Gelato is going to add you your one of your traps, and then with ticket, because I play 3 Messenger Gelatos, you special summon out your 3rd Messenger Gelato, and then in a new chain use his effect to add you the other trap from your deck to hand. So basically you're primed and ready with both traps in your hand, and you can shuffle them and set them wherever you wish to. Then with the 2 level 4 Messenger Gelatos, you're going straight into your Tiramisu, and then because of the new stuff, we can then slap a Tiramisu into a Tiara Flaze. Meaning you can now have your graveyard, your field interaction, your graveyard interaction, bounce, and negate. And that's not just it. We now finalize this with additional normal summoning your Butler Rusk, and then when he is normal summoned, you can add any field spell from your deck to hand. And my choice is the Secret Village because Butler Rusk himself is also a spellcaster. And then you finish off with that, leaving your opponent can't play spells unless they control spellcaster, a bounce, and the Omni-Negate, field to shuffle, non-target, and 2 engrave, non-target shuffle. So that's literally from just 1 card, Mageline. It's your M board and your interruptions, and then a follow-up OTK play with Hoot Cake by himself. So that's really it for the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, happy dueling!